I got a spot on the side of my face.
I think it's like a bite, bruv.
Well, something is. I decided to name it Sam because it's annoying.
Cool. I hope you get another one then.
Alright, people, we're back. We're back. Liverpool content in full. What's the word I'm looking for, Sam? Come on, man.
Effect.
Fill in my
uh,
gaps. Full
Full
effect.
effect.
There you go. Full effect. There you go. That's it, man. Know what I'm saying. But you know what? Just because the World Cup's finished and now we're back to Liverpool content, still road to 500, you know? We're still pushing. We're still pushing. So come on. I'm saying, you watch the content, takes 1 millisecond just to hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Or
right.
hit that like button on them socials. You know what I mean? So make sure you're doing all that like, sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was the first preseason game of preseason against Sunderland.
Mm.
I'll be honest with you, people. I only watched the first half because I was at this guy's house and he lives a million miles away, closer to Mars than he does to Earth. So I had to leave. It was getting late. But I can't really gauge anything in preseason. It's nice to see a few of the youngsters get a start, and you could talk about the youngsters how they fared. But for me, for preseason, it's just getting minutes into the legs, man.
Well, I think we have this debate every season, you know. It's like, is it just about minutes or are the results important? Are the performances important? You know, is there anything we can take from these type of games? And I think there are little nuggets we can take, but we just can't take too much of them with a view to the whole season. It's nice to win games, it's nice to score goals. But for me at the moment, it's nice to see a different style of play. And so that's what I'm going to be looking for each of the preseason games, just to see if
Yeah.
there's a change, just to see if there's a little bit of a difference in direction, in intensity, in what we're doing. I'm not really bothered about the mistakes and whatnot because it's not really the full team. But yeah, it's interesting to see how harsh we're pressing, and what we're actually trying to do that's different from last season. And I don't know about you, but I definitely saw a few differences already.
Yeah, you can see the difference in the style of play. You can see the aggressive press. I mean,
Mm.
I can't remember the Sunderland striker's name. He goes practically into midfield to obviously bounce a pass back with his defenders or something, and you got the defenders come right with him. Do you know what I mean? And you could just see, even if you look at the game in stills, sometimes it can be difficult to see it when the game's in full flow. But when you look at certain stills of the game, you can see the press all over the pitch, like that they were not getting a minute to breathe. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can gauge it where you can see the new manager's style of play, but majority of that team ain't playing come the first day game of the season. So is that even any good? I guess it's
It
good
is.
because the manager's ideas.
Yeah, it just shows that he's trying to put forward his message and to implement his ideas at to whatever level players he's dealing with, and if that's Kieran Morrison or if it's Isak or if it's Rio, it's the same message, isn't it? And
Mm.
I think that's what's key. I don't know if did you see Dan Ballard's interview afterwards where he was
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. And I'm like, well, okay, that's interesting. That he's noticing it from one of the worst games of the season when Sunderland should have beat us at home. And they basically played us off the park and they were just literally chilling for the most of the game, as opposed to that, which is interesting because that's not our first team. But yes, they're youngsters trying to impress, but it's the same methodology and was it
Ethos.
Fasano?
Ethos.
Ethos that he's trying to input on everyone who's playing. So how does that translate with our strongest 11? That's what's going to be interesting to see when it comes to
Yeah.
the last preseason game.
Yeah, no, I agree with you in that sense. Like I said, it's good to see the manager's philosophy and obviously what he's trying to achieve for for the whole season and how he wants to play. So
Mm.
yeah, in that sense. But other than that, in terms of, I mean, say what you want, but I'm not really interested in seeing the academy boys play too much at, in preseason because, like I said, they're not going to. Most of them are not going to be anywhere near the first team come the start of the season. But
Mm.
with the way transfer business is going, a lot of them might be, do you know what I'm saying? So I might have to stop being so ignorant and actually take in some of these kids, you know what I'm saying? Fire pause. You know what I'm saying?
um, yeah, I think in certain positions we might see some of them. Potentially centre back. Because they're
At
dropping
right
like that.
back.
Yeah, as well. We've got no players, but um, it is a little bit early to say that. We've still got a little while left in the window. But if these boys are going to have a chance, this will be the season. This season, because we ain't got no players. We ain't got no players.
Speaking to you, you doing this Mr. Optimistic thing, man. I'm actually really angry about our transfer business. I mean,
Mm.
we had the terrible season last season, and yes, obviously we know we could say Jota. Of course, can't forget that. But if we try and put that to the side ever so slightly, we had a terrible season. Like we were miles off of it. We were lucky to finish in the Champions League spots. If other teams
Mm.
around us were any better, we would be in the Champions League. So we had an awful season. So regardless of a change of manager, the priority had to be to bolster the squad. We're now three weeks away from the start of the season, and
Mm.
we've signed a relatively unknown winger in Munoz, and we knew Salah was leaving how many months back, and we haven't got anyone for the right side. We failed to get Diamande in. Like our flirtation with him got so public that PSG just said, "Yeah, we'll have that." Now Madrid's in the race. Like Barcola in dragging on for how long now? Like what is going on behind the scenes? We should have been way more proactive than we've been. You've got like Chelsea are just, I don't want to say they're spending like wildfire, but they're strengthening the places that they need to strengthen. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Apparently Spurs, wow, Spurs just doing the craziest business that on paper looks actually excellent for them. Do you see what I'm saying? Even Pedro Neto, they're trying to take from Chelsea, who, in my opinion, is not a bad winger. Do you know what I'm saying? He's actually a decent right-sided winger. So what are we doing? Why are we dragging our heels?
Yeah, I'll be real. It's less than ideal. Obviously, it's less than ideal. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to think about how we're going to play with the few players that we have. But it's less than ideal, and I'm just hoping that stuff is going on in the background, because right now it feels like we're going to go in less than short. It's not even just being short; it's less than short. Um, and that's just like, it's scary. It's scary for a new manager to come in and to not even have the numbers required, let alone the quality. He hasn't even got the numbers right now to actually attack the Premier League, the Champions League, and the cup competitions. So I don't know. It's I wanna stay positive, and I wanna feel like something's around the corner in the same way that Munoz just appeared out of nowhere. But it's getting a bit scary. I mean, I know the window doesn't close till what, first, second or third of September,
Yeah,
but
but that's
it's
no good.
well,
That's no
that's
good
already in
because
the season. Season's already started.
exactly.
We want these
You
people
want
to
these
be
players to come in and have a bit of pre-season and
yeah,
understand the manager's ideas. So
yeah,
telling me
yeah, 100%, 100%.
the
It's
window
just
closes when the league starts for me. Like, do you get what I'm saying in terms of
I
performance on the
understand.
pitch? You know what I'm saying? But I
Boy,
feel like he's
we're
come
in the
from
dark.
Bournemouth.
We're in the
Gone.
dark. In the dark. We're in
No,
the
we
dark.
are.
There's no rumors. There's nothing really from Fabrizio or any of the notable journalists that we actually believe and follow. So what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? We just got to sit tight, man. We just
You
got to
know
sit
what?
tight.
You're right. We have.
Something is gonna happen. It's gonna happen, because we're not gonna go into the season and have not made
No,
any more signings than we have. That's impossible.
no, no.
But in the
I'm not.
interim, between now and then, it's very, very scary.
No. I'm not. I'm not as optimistic as you. You basically
You
taken
really
this
think we
manager.
start the season with this squad?
Bro, you've taken this manager from Bournemouth who has a record of overachieving, if you like, yeah, with a younger squad, shall we say, and you've bringing him to the Liverpool job, and we're basically now a B-Tech Bournemouth, because that feels like we're asking him to do the same. Okay, here you go. You've got a better quality of players, a bigger academy. Take your pick, do your thing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit like what happened with Jurgen in his early days. Do you know what I'm saying? He didn't get any money. He didn't get any significant signings. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we're doing the same. We just got a manager in that we believe can work well with youngsters. See what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'm not optimistic about us getting signings in. I feel like they might just ride this one out because also with FSG, I said it before, I think in the GC, they they only really strike when the iron's hot. They did it with the Red Sox, yeah. They
Mm.
when they could see there's a chance to capitalize and other teams but around them are dwindling or whatever you like, that's when they strike, when they spend the money and they bring in the players to obviously win the trophies, yeah? See what I'm saying? When you look at it now, that's not really happening. Do you know what I'm saying? That everyone around us is kind of in the same boat. Arsenal, obviously, we know we're quite strong. City are quite strong. So I don't feel like they're going to invest their money this season. They're just going to wait for the moment when we're in the ascendancy, everyone's below us, and then they're going to strike. So I wouldn't be surprised if the signings don't come. I would not be surprised.
You know what? I pray that you are completely wrong because
So do I.
if we start this season with this squad, we'll have a bounce because we were so bad last season, but it will only last for as long as the starting 11 capacity can take because the backup is not really of the same quality and the same level that we're required
And
to be able
that
to
is the
rotate.
problem. That
So
is the
that
problem,
bounce that
Sam.
we might see might be 7, 8, 9, 10 games before, Champions League starts and, it's 2 games a week when things start to fall apart. So yeah, you need to be wrong. Yeah. And you put it out there in the internet for everyone to see, like, you need to be wrong. Yeah,
No,
this needs to be
I
one of them
want to
times.
be wrong.
We're in 2 or 3 pods. Yeah. When the window's closed, yeah, you're going to have to come on here and say, listen, I was shook for no reason. We've signed this man, this man, this man. And yet we're in a good position to move forward.
I will
Because
happily eat my words. I want to be wrong, but it's just the lack of activity, the lack of even rumors, yeah, of being connected to anyone. It's not a good sign. It's just so not a good sign. Do you know what I'm saying?
no,
So, like I said, man, you've got this new manager and then you're just making him start with one arm behind his back. It just doesn't make sense. Give him what he needs. It's clear to see whatever manager was coming in, even if Scott was staying, it was clear to see what we were lacking and what we needed. And like you said, once the games start piling up, that's when the problems come. Because that's what used to that he used to burn his first 11 at Bournemouth. They would have a dip. Remember, they used to just like draw bare games, like draws, draws, draws. You know what I'm saying? Because they'd have that dip. We're Liverpool. We can't afford to do that. We're fighting for bigger things, so we need the squad depth. And like I said, everyone around us has got that depth. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I need to see some action. I need to see at least the right winger come in, and a centre back, by the bare minimum. And we still need more than that. But those 2 positions, bare minimum.
to be fair, we need 4. We need 4, but 2 is the bare minimum. You're right.
Yeah,
We need
yeah.
4 because we need a right back, we need a 6, we need a right winger, and we need a centre back. Yeah. And to be fair, yeah, we probably need a striker as well, a backup striker that's ready. And that's where I kind of feel like the youngsters would have had an opportunity if Dan's could stay fit. Do you know what I mean? He might have been the backup striker, but as it is, he's injured again, so we're gonna have to dip in because you can't go into the season just with Isak and then auxiliary Gakpo from time to time. That's horrible. That's
Yeah.
horrible. So yeah, I'm still positive and I'm still trying to be optimistic, but it is scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you stay optimistic, but I'm being pessimistic in this situation. I'm annoyed and I'm frustrated
Be
because
annoyed, but start the preseason knowing that the signs are good in terms of the football. Yeah. And at least I can watch a game and enjoy watching Liverpool again because last night was fun for me. And I know it wasn't our team and it's a preseason friendly, but it was fun. And I haven't had fun watching Liverpool for, yeah, pretty much a whole season. Probably the first 5 games of last season when it was just exciting. But so I'm seeing little sprouts of positivity and little sprouts of energy from the team. And I'm just hoping that, he's given the tools he needs to actually expand on that and to build a squad capable of challenging.
fair enough. Fair enough. People, let us know in the comments. You team Slim, you team Sam. What side of the fence are you on? I mean, let us know in the comments. But yeah, we'll I don't know when we'll be back, man. Got a few
We got a game
holidays
in 4
coming.
days. We back.
4 days.
Yeah. After fair reps.
Some of us are on holiday.
Yeah, you gotta go with yourself then. It's cool. I'll be on holiday soon as well, so you guys do
Hey,
your
that's what
thing.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
I'll
listen,
replace you. It's no problem. It's no problem. I'll get rid of you. I'll replace you.
I'm
You know,
irreplaceable. Come on, man. What's wrong with
I'll,
this
I'll
guy?
I'll get a more than adequate, better standing, yeah, to do the job. And then, yeah, if you decide to shout me on holiday and you want to come back on, then we'll talk about it. Let's just say that. But other than that, yeah, we'll be off in a couple of days, man. We've got
Yeah,
Wrexham
yeah,
and Vert's back, so maybe he'll get some minutes as well. So,
yeah,
let's just see what we
yeah.
can do over these next few weeks. And please, silence. Please.
That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking for. And as well, I'm asking for, you know the thing. Come on, man. Like, share, subscribe. Like I said, man, it takes a second. Just a little click, man. You know what I'm saying? Follow the socials. That helps too, man. Like I said before, we appreciate it more than you guys know. Do you know what I'm saying? But until the next time, people, shit, Anfield South boys, man, we out.
Peace.